hate.
Hello. Hello. Impromptu stream switch. Right. Well, that didn't work out. So yeah, I just had a very sudden moment of like, okay, but what if I work? What if it's time to lock in? What if I get some more writing done? Because last time I worked on my game on stream, hold on, I'm gonna move this. I want this to be like lined up. There we go. That's close enough. Last time I did work on stream, I was so much more productive than I thought I was going to be. Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. I will have a sip. I already opened the can earlier, but I will have a sippy. Thank you. Yeah, it's quite loud. It's okay. The sound alerts. We're going to have a comfy cozy time until someone starts screaming with the sound alerts. I mean, I could just turn the alerts down. I can just, like, reduce the volume of all of them. Let me find... Where is it? Here we go. I can just reduce the volume of every alert now, so they will be quiet. We can be calm. We can relax. We can look after ourselves. I'm still going to be chibi because I wanted to use the chibi model today. So I am still small, but it's okay because my head is so big and so ready of words to write. Although I think today my priority is going to be more like coding based. So you're going to see me like just building a bunch of blocks. The game, the program itself is blocked out. It's pixelated because I don't like people seeing my writing before I've had the chance to proofread and edit it. But this way, you can see how much I'm doing, even if you can't see exactly what I'm doing. But yes, for anyone who doesn't know, I'm currently writing and making an interactive fiction game using Twine. It's based in my own original universe. It's basically like a fantasy universe which is very much based on like royalty, like Regency vibes, but in like a more modern day setting. So think of like the medieval castles with princesses, that kind of thing. That's like my main concept for it. So it's a universe where I have 10 main characters, and this is the story of the game itself plays as you, or whichever character you wish to create, who has received an invite to the Winter Ball. It's an annual event. The Winter Ball is an annual event set in the realm of Acelia. It happens every year. This is your first time attending because you are either from a noble family and it's just time now, or you won the lottery for one of the regular folk to come and visit and meet up with the rich and famous. And so the game itself is... It started out with me being like, okay, so this is going to be like a romance game. You choose a character to pursue. But as it goes on, it's like becomes so much more than that. Like, it's not just romance. It's like you can just like have like platonic friendship relationships too. You can just make everyone hate you and get like the worst possible endings. I've got so much mapped out in my head. I just need to actually make it a thing. So that's what I'm doing. It's lock-in time. I'm ready. Hi, Theo. Yes, it's the characters I commissioned Theo to draw. A work in progress. I've been commissioning Izzy as well, Sylphie, to draw chibis of them all as well, which is a lot of fun. I mean, wait, I could get pictures. Oh, hold on. I could put pictures of them on the screen. I could put the characters on the screen. Hold on. I'm not ready to start work yet. I need to put pretty pictures of my babies on the screen. Because with a combination of the Theo Izzy art, I've got art of every character, just in 2 different styles. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. It's grown so much since I started. It began as a project, like, it's been about a year now. I think it's been a year since I first came up with the concept. And The thing is, I come up with so many ideas and concepts, but this one I actually talk to people about it. And in doing so, I kind of made it more real, which was really nice. So it's ended up just being like, instead of being a project that's just relegated to the depths of my mind, this is not really an appropriate soundtrack for this. This is just my video games playlist. What can I put on? This one. This is a good one. No, I feel like I want something that fits the vibes more. Like a Baldur's Gate one? Maybe something from Divinity would work. Maybe this one? No, not that one. This one? No, these are like the darker ones. This'll do. This'll do. There we go. Have this on for now. But yeah, it's been such a fun project to work on because usually I come up with so many ideas, I think about them, I plan them out, and then I never do anything with it. Whereas now I've been talking about it to people, I've been making it more real, and now I'm like, well, I have to do it now. And as a result, I've ended up creating so much for it, and it's so much fun. I could replay the slideshow from the presentation for them. I could do. Do I want to do that? No, I don't know if I want to do that. I want to remake it. I want to remake the PowerPoint. The characters have grown so much since then. The realms have grown so much. I'm trying to find the pictures. Best way to put pictures up. Where I see, the main problem is everything on my computer is saved in random folders, which is really not helpful when I'm trying to find specific things. All right, here we go. I need to like resize these images because they're quite large at the moment. Beep, beep, beep. Just working in the background while we do this. But yeah, I thought it would just be nice to just have a little bit of a work session because I don't really want to keep playing that game for now, so... And I have so many ideas and things that I still need to do as well. Like, there's a lot of stuff I need to do on the coding side of the game, like to set things up for choices, for like dialogue choices and like the branches and stuff. Like you can see on here, there's a lot of arrows like pointing around, even pixelated you can see them. I need to have connections for all of these blocks. All of these blocks, all of these blocks. I need to have the branches from there sorted. And actually, I think what I'm going to do to make it easier is have them like this way around. So they're more like this. I like to arrange things. Be like that. And then this will be like that. I want a bit of space between them. I'll do that. Yeah, this is not appropriate either. Let me just find like a single track to loop for a while. How about this? Let's have this. Loop this one track. Here we go. This is the soundtrack for now. I'll do it like this. There we go. The three branches are like the first areas you can visit in the game. And there's different characters in each area. So now I can have the branches a bit more easily organized for when I get around to it. Right, anyway, I was resizing these images. Change canvas size. One, Unarchived Percy, where are you? There you are. Hee. Save as art1.png. I have not got a file saved as art1.png. Proud of myself. Well, I do now. Maybe not so proud of myself. And did I already make an image of like all of them together for the chibis? I don't think I did. I don't think I actually have. I thought I did. I thought I had a file of like all the little things I've gotten so far. Oh, I can't find them. I need to organize my folders. Maybe that should be a stream thing I do someday. Co-working stream where I lock in and I just organize my downloads folder. So I've got all my project files in my downloads folder too, because I keep like transferring them over from my laptop to my PC. And I don't have like a cloud save system for like the little bits I do. Like I have backups and stuff, but then I have to like restore the backups. Where are my chibis? Where have my chibis gone? Oh, I'm just gonna resave them myself. I'm so good at this. I'll just add each one individually. Oh wait, no, I know what I can do. Wait, I literally made files for this. On my website. Oh no, is it on my laptop? It might be on my laptop. The perils of feeling most productive when I'm on my laptop. Let me just save these. Here we go. Some of them are going to be my lovely Picru art instead. But I feel like it would be nice to have my characters on the screen. And also, if anyone wants to know about them, I will happily just talk about my OCs all day. This is the excuse. I said to Xander today, I said, the stream today is probably going to be a very just chatting kind of stream. What's the betting I end up talking about my OCs? And now I've just fully gone, we're going all OCs now instead. But yeah, Twine is such a lovely system. Hello, Holly. But I love Twine so much. It's so convenient for, like, the way it works and everything can link together and stuff. I love it. I love it so much. Right, I'm just going to add each image individually. And I'm not going to name them in OBS. I'm going to hate myself later. But it's okay. 1. It's going to be too large to have all 10 at this size, but I will just resize them all together. 1, 2. They're slowly arriving. 3. My children. They're not children. They are not children at all. 4. 5. 6. Okay, you can go here. For now. I will move you later. 6. 7. Color-coded for your convenience. Another thing that it becomes very obvious about me very quickly. I love when things are like color-coded. I love like things matching with like color schemes. Here we go. Theo. William mentioned workaholic time. But here they are. Here are my characters. A little smaller. Where is this? Encoding overloaded. What are you on about, OBS? Are you mad because I put images in? There we go. Make them a bit smaller and stick them down here. There we go. These are my characters. I love them very much with all my heart. Hold on. I want to move them. I want this to be the top row and this to be the bottom row. This is the order. There we go. They're not like perfectly aligned or anything, but that is fine. There we go. There we go. They're my characters. Some of them are done, the designs were just done using Picrew, which is like a dress-up icon maker game, like a mix and match, choose the parts, make your character kind of thing. But Catherine, Nate, Elle, Henrietta, and Percy all have art by the lovely Theo Minute in the chat. Can I get a... Yeah! Woo! I love them. I love them! And I can't find the chibis right now, but... That's okay. It's okay. My children. My beloved children. Thank you! They look very nice. Thank you! Color-coded, what's the color system? The color system is, it's the official realm colors of each of the realms that they are from. So, like Catherine, for example, she is a princess of Upper Islo, is the name of the realm she's from. She's an only child. No, she's not an only child. She has a younger sister, but she's the only member of her family at the ball. Because her sister is an early teen who also decided to dye her hair, and it's not a phase, and is going through like a bit of a rebellious patch. So she was not allowed to go to the ball. She was grounded, so Catherine is the only one there. But yeah, these are the members of the royal families who are attending the ball. So like the same color means they're siblings and they're from the same realm. It's the royal families. And I love them. But yes, each of them is from a different realm. There's 5 main realms. These are the royal families from each realm. They're the ones from the same color in the same realm. They're all siblings. They're related. And yeah, there's a lot of work in progress. But do I want to? Yeah. Do I want to drop my website? Yeah, I will do. I've got a website for them. If you want to find out any more information about them, I've literally built an entire website. I'm like, should I share this? Why not? I'm going to share it. There it is. There's my characters. You can learn a bit about each of the characters on my website, if you like. You can also find out a bit about each of the realms. The world and the realm section isn't very fleshed out at the moment, but the character pages are. The character pages are fairly in-depth. You can get to know them pretty well through there. And it's a lot of fun to work on. It's been a really fun project. I've got a lot of like detached things. Like there's more writing that I've done that I haven't put into Twine yet, because I'm very good at having an idea for a scene and being like, oh, I want to include that scene. And then I just write it like a detached scene that's going to appear really late in the game. But it'll be there eventually. But yeah, I've been working very hard. And I'm gonna work hard now, so I hope things go well. Tucking her behind here. Since I posted the website, can you ask why Trading Punches is on William's playlist? It's because, don't worry about it. Does anyone feel the way they should? Does it always just go on and on and on? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, they all have like Spotify character playlists too. Tuck's hair behind ear. Some of them are not very full yet. Some of them do not have many songs there. But But it's a work in progress. Everyone except Richard, because Richard is just a little nightmare. So he's just got loads of horny songs on his playlist. The Richard playlist is the most full of them all, because it's just like goddamn 303 and stuff. 303 Cobra Starship. Those are the vibes. I'm pretty sure I put Boss Bitch by Doja Cat on there as well. That's the kind of character Richard is. I think Nate's has quite a few too. He's just a very angry man. And I have a lot of angry music. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if we're working, should we start the Pomodoro timer? Well, I haven't started working yet. I'm just putting pretty pictures of my characters up and talking about them. But I will be starting the Pomodoro timer when I start working. Also, Enki, hello! Oh my goodness, wait, I missed your message. Hello! Sorry, I was trying to get everything sorted. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. I got kids. They're very much not kids, but thank you for the hydrate. I got my pink monster. My Rosa. And I'll have a sip. Oh, you know what else I could do as well? What if I, like, line my dice up? My D20s. Because I've just been, like, keeping my D20s on my desk at the moment. I can do that. And we've got, like... Everyone can see my D20 collection. I've got some really nice ones. Wait, there's one missing. I have 9. Where? Oh, there it is. Boop. 9 D20s. I love them. Should I roll one to see how well my work will go today? I'm gonna roll the pink one. That's a 6. That was a 6. That's not great. Let me roll a different one. Let me roll this one. I'm rolling it like off camera. Roll that way. There we go. That's an 11. 11. It's not in focus, but that's fine. It doesn't have to be. But yeah, I've got quite a lot of dice. I've got pink dice. I've got transparent dice with sparkly bits. I've got purple transparent with sparkly bits. I've got purple and pink. And I have 2 teal ones. And those are my D20s. And they're all like sets too. I have the other dice for all of these, except for the crystal axolotl D20. That one is just the D20. Boop. Boop. I want to try and like make a nice pattern for these. Purple. Pink. There we go. And then I go... Perfect. Perfection. So many dice. I love dice. But yeah, they look tasty. Don't eat my dice, please. They cost me money. There are much cheaper things to eat than dice that are also much easier to crunch than D20s are. I want the pink ones together. Can do it like that. There we go, that'll do. Have them like this. My dice. Here we go. At least I didn't roll a 1. But yes, anyway, I'm gonna actually do some work now. So with that, I will do. Where is my Pomodoro timer? Let's... I'm gonna change the settings. I don't want to auto start breaks because sometimes I'm in the middle of something and I need to stop. Let's do that. And let us begin. It's time. It's time for me to lock in. But yes, I will still be like available to answer questions and stuff if anyone wants. I'm just working on... Oh yeah, I was doing this. Right. How? Yeah, I want to do it like this. It's coding time. I need to fix so much of my coding. Right. I feel like I'm going to break all of my coding with the stuff I need to do now. Be very curious to know if I end up messing this up. This should do it. Please don't drink my monster. I need this. I need it. It is mine. I will posture check too. Let me... Stretching out my arms. Big stretch. I'm in more monster because I can. It would be the most peculiar crime in the UK newspapers for weeks. A thief broke into someone's house and stole a single can of monster. I am actually running low on monster at the moment. I need to put in an order soon. Unless someone wants to do it for me. Haha. Haha, just kidding. Unless. I think this should work. I think this should work. This is going to be the fun part of the playtesting. Checking whether I've broken everything or not. Goodbye. I think this should work then. And like, as you can see, as I've been typing, I've created more little boxes. Haha! For the various options here. Do I just do it like this? Don't know how to like organize this for myself. And this can just be the placeholder text for all three of these. Perfect. I'm gonna playtest this. Okay, that part doesn't work. Part of it doesn't work, but I can fix it. Hehehe. Curious now, are my walls also pink? One of them is. I feel like if all of my walls were pink, it would be a bit overpowering, but one of my walls is painted pink. Alright, it's this part. do I like that? And then just... Ah! I broke my coding somewhere else this time. Huzzah. What did I... Did I do that in here? No, this should work. That should work. Oh. I missed a single bracket. That's why it wasn't working. Haha! I love coding. I love coding. You better work now. Yes, it works now. Perfect. Perfect! Perfect setup. What next? This one's gonna have more branches. Here we go. My wonderful placeholders. Oh! Oh! What was that? Do I not have the throne thing on here? Oh my goodness. A mysterious... A mysterious monster ultra fiesta mango. Minx, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm down to my last can of the mango one. I've been saving it. I don't know what for, but saving it. And now I can get more. Thank you so much. I didn't realize I didn't have the throne thing on here. Don't have throne alerts on this screen. Let me try find that. I don't know where it even is. Huh. I don't know. Well, thank you so much, though. Thank you. That means a lot. It means a lot to me. Right, this should work. My main problem is always, like, I'll copy-paste something. And then I'll miss out a single bracket. And then I'll be like, why is this not working? And it's just, like, the one tiny thing that I'm not doing. Okay, so that's... for that. Let's have them, like, underneath at a little angle. I can organize things better afterwards. And here, oh, this is gonna be fun. Right, so this here, these two are going to lead to the same result, but this one increases the relationship level, which is what the extra part is here. So it'll be like the same conversation, but depending on what you say, one of them makes her like you more. Haha. And then one of them makes you like her less. Haha. There we go. There's the 2 for her. Right. Got those branches prepped. On to the next. Oh. This will be a similar situation. Perfect. Stick these up here. Oh boy. I forgot I already prepared the branches here. This is going to be a fun one. Just noticed, but is the worm around my neck perhaps the old string worm toy used in magic tricks? It is! It's my worm on a string mascot. I have many worms on strings. It's, whenever I meet people, I will always give them a worm on a string. I always have a worm on a string in my bag. You know, just like really normal things to always have in your bag. Always got a worm on a string ready. And yeah, they're all royalty. They are all from royal families. It was just me being like, I want to like make prince and princess characters. And it just turned into then, okay, what are the politics of these realms going to be? And it has just grown and grown and grown since then. And now I've got this whole universe built out, and I'm just so excited. I'm so excited to be doing more stuff with it. There we go. It's gonna be here and here and here. Perfect. Oh, what a tangled web. Tangled web of blocks. But it's fine. If this is the base. This music may be too relaxing. I need something more upbeat to lock in with. Yeah, that works. I know it's like blocked out on the screen, but this is just a row of question marks. I can tell how things were going when I wrote that. Yeah, I don't know how I'm continuing from this. This is gonna be funny. Uh-oh, these options are going to be the funniest. I think this is like the easiest way to start with a bad relationship by saying the wrong thing. Is going to be specifically on this path. In fact, this is going to be like a -2 relationship. If you say the wrong thing here, this is bad. Yeah, and they can continue on together. Fun times. Fun times. Pesto, oh, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm working. Working hard or hardly working? I'm working hard. This one won't have any relationship down options. This one is a safe one. This is a safe person to approach. Yeah, it should be fine. Safety. It's also interesting seeing which ones I'm making like 2 branches for versus 3. Oh, this is also going to be a safe option. There is no way that Beatrice could be mean to anybody. You would have to, like, actually attack her to make the relationship go down, probably. She's too sweet. What are the options going to be? Making you want to work on your story right now, but you're at work. I'm sorry. Don't think you've seen anyone press backspace with their left hand before. Oh yeah, when I'm using like my mouse at the same time, I just do the whole keyboard with my left hand. But usually I don't. Usually it's this finger is my backspace one. This would be. Something like that. There, branches set up. And then I will also... here. This will be where they all link to. Go. Oh, thank you for the hydrate as well. Thank you. I'll have another sip of my monster. Oh, what hand do you use for cutlery? Good question, actually. I don't know. I'm trying to imagine it in my head, and I'm now like, I don't know, actually. Hold on. Knife, fork when I'm cutting things. But then if I'm putting my knife down and not using it, sometimes I'll switch my fork to my right hand. That's what I'm realizing. Yeah, knife and fork is like, the knife is always in my right hand for the cutting. But if I like put my knife down and I'm just using my fork, sometimes I will like move it to my right hand. But sometimes I'll leave it in my left hand. It depends on the situation. I think because I'm right-handed mostly, so I use my right hand for a lot of things. So I kind of default to that for like ease of use. But But yeah, that was an interesting question. I was having to imagine, like, eating food. How do I eat food? I use the knife like this. But yes, I'm not ambidextrous in the slightest. The only thing I can use my left hand for is typing. Like, I've gotten pretty good at like typing with both hands, but everything else I always right hand. Right hand is the only one I have any like form of control over. Boop. Boop. Da da da. These will all continue to here. And now it's going to be, which of these do I think would be the most fun to write next? Oh, it's going to be the L ones. It's going to be the L ones. They are wild. They are ridiculous. And, like, your first meeting with them, they're going to be, like, talking politics with you. It's so easy to make them annoyed. But on the plus side, if you agree with them, even just, like, very vaguely nodding, they will love you. I kind of want to do Beatrice stuff because she's just lovely. I just need like nice times at the moment. Maybe I'm writing Beatrice. She's a sweetheart. Let's talk about the flowers with Beatrice. Oh, you're a lefty. I see. So yeah, it's always different how, like, depending on your dominant hand, how you do things differently with left and right and stuff. You've been told by your right-handed mother that you eat like a right-handed person because that's how she uses her cutlery. Well, I guess also with cutlery, it's kind of easy to get used to it in, like, the default way, because, like, if the table's been set and the cutlery's just on either side of the plate, you just pick it up and use it, right? It's different to something like writing, where you can tell the difference. Like, my writing is so bad. If I try to write left-handed, I just can't do it. I have no control, whereas right-handed I can write fine. But Gigi, hello! Welcome, welcome! Happy Wednesday! Wednesday. This is where everything goes to. This is when a bell chimes and the next part of the event begins. Alright, so this is set up. Hopefully the stat changes will work. That's something I will have to test. It'd be very funny if they don't. Because I also I've got it with the demeanor changes too. I want to add some more of those. The part I have selected at the moment is basically, in the game, you as a character have bars for, like, the way you act, like your personality. And depending on the choices you make, it will change the stats. So, like, one side is optimistic, the other side is pessimistic. If you're always, like, picking negative options, then the bar will increase on the pessimistic side. And it'll lock you out of some happier options later on. Because it'll be like, in your character, you have established the fact that you wouldn't say something like that. So things will show up differently depending on the choices you make and how you've chosen to play the game. And this is the part I have the most fun with. This is why I want to make interactive fiction, because I love the ability to, like, have all of these stats, have everything being remembered behind the scenes, and have the story change depending on that. Just a lot of fun. Oh, it's break time! It's break time. I feel like I didn't do much work, but I did actually. I've set up all these branches. I actually did a decent amount of work. Break time! Let's have... let me start the break time. Let's have a little 5-minute break. A little break for good times. Maybe I'll find some more appropriate music in the break. You learned how to do everything with your left hand when you broke your right hand. Oh, that must have been a nightmare. Guess for you, the hand that feeds is the dominant hand, so left hand with the fork and spoons just feels natural. That makes sense, yeah. For me, it's because, like, when I'm, like, cutting something with a knife, I need more control with that. Whereas with the fork, it's literally just like plonk, nah, eating it. It doesn't need as much, like, fine motor skill. If that makes sense. But yeah, that's something I didn't actually think about until now. So thank you for, like, bringing that up. Me, like, having to mime out How do I use a knife and fork? Actually, I don't remember. Right, I wonder, I might have like a notebook nearby. I wonder if I can demonstrate how bad my handwriting is with my left hand. Do I have like a Sharpie or something? Something nice and chunky. Something nice and wide to see on my tiny little camera. Oh, I have one. Let me grab it. Hee hee. Oh, gonna go have lovely dinner. I hope you have a lovely dinner. Thank you for stopping in. And let me shuffle this back a bit. I've got a notebook. And I have a Sharpie. I have more Sharpies, but I don't want to use a green one. But yes, I hope you have good dinner. Enjoy. Right, let me demonstrate. This is right-handed. This is not the neatest. This is not a nice Sharpie to write with. Mistakes have been made. Anyway, yeah, that's me writing with my right hand, and then... oh my god. I just can't do it. I'm trying so hard right now. I have no control. This is so bad. Oh god. Don't worry about it. Okay, personally, I think I nailed that. Oh, it's so messy. It's so messy. It's just so hard, like, writing with a Sharpie, too, because it's so large. There we go. Let me... It's a little all over the place. Let me just try writing with just a normal pen, for comparison's sake. Oh, do I even have a nice pen here, though? I've got a red one. It'll have to be a red pen. There we go. Bring it up. There we go. That's a little more accurate as to what my handwriting is. It's a little messy. It is a little messy. I can write neater when I actually take my time. But yeah, I just cannot write with my left hand at all. I wish I could. I would love to be ambidextrous. I think it would be so cool to be ambidextrous, but I'm so bad with my left hand. I can't do it. There we go. My dice back. And that is the end of the break. Let's lock in again. I'm ready. I'm ready to lock in. Yet again. Better than whatever your doctors tend to write. Doctor's handwriting is a whole world of its own, I think. Just realized you hold pens and writing utensils how you'd hold a spoon or a fork. Yeah, I hold pens weirdly. I hold my pens like this. I know, like, the normal way to hold a pen is more like this. I, like, grip it. But it's like both of the fingers resting on the pen. I've always written like this. Like, I'm just kind of cradling the pen. And people are like, isn't that uncomfortable? But I But it's just how I've always done it. They tried to correct me in school on how to hold a pen, and they saw how much worse my handwriting was, and they were like, no, you just do it your way then. More fun Lirie lore. Right, let's lock in again. I'm ready. I didn't find new music. Let me find just something. Something. Oh, I know. I know. Here we go. This is perfect. Perfect. This is a good one. This is a good one. This is a great one for locking in for writing. Perfect. Haha. From the Studio Alan game, please be happy. Check out the Studio Alan web store. Use code Lirie for 10% off. Let me do a little plug while I'm here. It's good for everybody because the stuff for sale is so lovely and you can get a discount. Right, back to work. I think I have to keep going with this. Try to write my name with your left hand, it looks horrid. It's so hard to control with your non-dominant hand. Now you imagine me sitting with a book in a cafe called Bell House for some reason. Wow! Imagine that, wouldn't that be lovely? Such an interesting thought to have. I wish I could, honestly. That is the dream. I love that copy pasting a thing in has just been like, yeah, do you realize this loops back to the same one? Yeah, I'm gonna change that. Don't worry, Twine. keep missing a bracket when I'm copy pasting. Actually, no, I don't want that here. Thank you for the posture check. I'm sitting up straight. My posture is impeccable. Should work. Nope, it does not work. I broken this? Oh, I think I know what I did wrong. It's got to set this here. Nope. It's gonna be brackets. It's gonna be a bracket somewhere I've missed. Or a comma. It could be a comma also. It was not just the comma, there's still something else I'm missing. Okay. I'm really good. I'm really good at coding, you guys. What have I done here? It's just the same as these. It should work. I'm not sure how I've managed to break this, and the error messages aren't helping me, so... Oh. Oh, I might have it. No, I might not have it. Never mind. You know what it was? It was 2 commas. It was 2 commas I missed. Not just 1. Oops. Oops. But now it's working. Oh my goodness. I'm incredible. Incredible. Well, glad I fixed that. The 2 commas. Yeah, 'cause I want to change these. go. There you are. This option makes you become more introverted. As does this one. Perfect. What's the error message? The error message was just error, unexpected string, or like bad string. What did it say? Bad evaluation, unexpected string. I was like, well, that could mean a lot of things. But going back, yeah, I missed a comma at the end of one, and I missed a comma in the middle of a thing. So it's just commas. I'm just so bad at putting my commas where they need to be. Hee. All my options. Fun fact, this slot here, this like big chunk of text here, this is all just random names for the random name generator for when you create a character. I made a whole random name generation system where you can just click to create a random name, and these are the names. I had a lot of fun thinking about ones that would be appropriate for like the theming and the setting. It was a good time. Had a lot of fun coming up with them all. Also, Thermo, greetings! Welcome, welcome. It took a lot of work to make it actually work out, but I was looking for like documentation on how to do like a random name generator, and I could not find anything for Twine, so I was like, well, I guess I'll just have to make it myself. And I did. It was good. I love that I only even added all these extra things because I realized I forgot to add height as an option in the character creation, and I like having height options. Because I want the text to change depending on how tall you are. Like, if you're a short character and you head up to Percy and he stands up next to you, he's like 6'3". I want the dialogue to reflect that. Meanwhile, with Beatrice, she's tiny. So if you're average height, she will still be tiny. Things like that. Lyra, hello! Welcome, welcome! Happy Wednesday! That moment when you're looking for a specific word and you can't figure out what word it is. Show off will do for now. I can change it later. After this sentence. There we go. Hee hee hee. Hee hee hee. It's break time. Break time! I'm doing it. I love how much time was spent just I put commas in the wrong place. But we got through it. Anyway, I had so many ideas of who I was gonna start like writing with the first, but it's ended up being Richard again. I'm writing more Richard. It's just very easy to write for Richard. Because he kind of does all the work for me. It's a lot of fun. I have so much fun writing flirty characters, which is so funny because in real life I am the least flirty person. I don't know what a flirt is. But for like characters, it's like thinking about Panache in Reascend too, the D&D campaign I'm in. She is such a flirty character and I'm not like that at all. I say like one comment that could be perceived flirty in like a flirty manner, and I'll be like, I didn't mean it like that. Pretend I said nothing. But then I start writing for Richard, and it's just like, oh hey, you're new around here, aren't you? I would have recognized someone as beautiful as you. May I have this dance? Of course, it's all right if you don't want to. We can do it later. Maybe you want to step out into the gardens with me? Yeah? Get some fresh air? Relax a little bit? I know some great spots. He's infuriating, and I love to write for him because it's such fun. It's also really fun as well because Richard, he is a really flirty character. Alexa, his younger sister, is a really flirty character, but in a gay way. And then William is just the long-suffering older sibling who's just like, can they actually do what they're meant to do, please? Do I have to do all of the work around here? That's fine, I will do all of the work around here. Anyone asks William what his type is, and he's just like, what do you mean? Type of what? But it's very fun as well because I have very different flirting styles. Like Richard he's so smooth in like a way that somehow manages to not be sleazy, I think only because he's attractive. Like if he was not attractive, the things he would say, it would be like the hello HR. And then Alexa's so laid back. She's just like, she just flirts so casually. She'll say like the most unhinged things and just like act as if it's the most normal thing ever and leave you wondering like, wait, is she flirting with me? She is. She's definitely flirting. It's so much fun. Yeah, flirty people are amusing to say the least. Yeah, he's amusing. He's a very amusing character. He's been so much fun to write. Honestly, all of them are fun to write. They're all so different in different ways. And I love how things have developed, like, as I've created their characters and, like, they've grown as people in my mind. Some of them have taken directions I didn't expect them to. Like, one thing I will say, Henrietta started as kind of, like, a bit of a mean character, and then as time went on, I was like, she's not mean, she just doesn't realize what she's saying. She's just very quiet and gets misunderstood easily. If anyone thought she was mean, she'd feel so bad. She'd be like, I didn't realize I was being mean. Please tell me how I was being mean so I don't do that again. And then on the other hand, Grace got meaner. Grace got meaner as Henrietta got kinder. But honestly, Grace is allowed to be mean because she's the best, so... My type, Times New Roman, 12.1.5 line spacing. Exactly. Actually, I think he'd be more of a Garamond type. Is it Garamond? Is that the name of it? It is Garamond, right? Yes. Yeah, he's a Garamond guy. Oh, fun little party thing for me to do. Which typeface would I assign to each of my characters? I don't know, actually. That would be fun, actually. Things to think about. But yeah, it's been so much fun because all of the characters, even when they have similarities with each other, they still end up being so different. And so it means whoever I'm writing for, there's always something unique going on. Oh, it's the end of break time. It's the end of my break. I want to talk a little longer, though. I'll have a slightly longer break. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. But yeah, it's just been really nice, like, how they've just developed his characters. Like, the more I write, the more I realize, wait, no, this character would react in this way. And as I do that more, and as I create more scenarios, it, like, helps develop them as characters more. So instead of just being like a stereotype of like, oh, this is the quiet one, this is the angry one, this is the sad one, they become way more fleshed out as people and more realistic in a sense. And there have also already been some situations of things I've been writing where I was like, wow, I didn't realize you had that side to you. But as I'm writing, I'm realizing, yes, you do, huh? Mostly with Percy. Percy's had the most, like, unexpected depth. Because he's a sweetheart. He is a lovely lad who has always kind of been, like, in the shadow of his older sister. But he's just doing his best to help everybody, but to the extent where he's kind of neglecting his own needs to help everybody else's because he feels like that's what he has to do. And so if you are kind enough with him, you can teach him to be kind to himself too, which is always, it's really nice. It's really nice. And then Catherine as well. Catherine is very, very quiet. She's the kind to just be like standing on the sidelines, observing everyone else around and not actually take part in things herself. But if you encourage her a bit, she will get out of her shell a little bit, branch out more. And then she's a little bit unhinged, honestly, in a good way. In a good way. She's very passionate. She just needs the chance to express herself. And once she does, she's wonderful. She's so fun. She's so funny. She's become a funnier character than I thought. Like, she's got like a wicked sense of humor behind her quiet personality, and it's been so fun, like, developing that. But yeah, I need to try and do a bit more mapping to figure out where I'm gonna put these like detached scenes I've already written. Oh, you saw my blanket. I got a fleecy blanket on at the moment. Comfy blanket. It's blanket weather. I wrap my blanket around myself because it is extremely cold at the moment here. But yeah, I love them all. I love them all, even when they're being terrible people. Looks at Grace and Nate with adoration in my eyes. And Elle to an extent. Elle is so funny because they're from like the richest realm. Their realm is the one known for like wealth and money, and they are kind of like an anti-capitalist anarchist. They're like, abolish the system, spread the wealth to the poor, whilst being a member of the royal family. And it's so funny, honestly. It's gonna be really funny to see how things go with them. I think they may get in more trouble than I initially planned. They're a troublemaker. Right, anyway, let's get back to work. I'm ready. Back we go. Here we go. Yeah, this is good. Let me do this. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Yes, hydrate to lock back in my monster. Haha. Thank you, Mari. Hello. It's OC time. I'm writing. I'm doing my best. You know what, actually, what if I do some Grace writing? I haven't got much for Grace at the moment. Let's do some Grace writing. Here we go. It's kind of hard because I started writing the scene for when you introduce yourself to Grace, and she immediately just, like, is really sharp with you. So the scene is very short. However, the next part can be. And now she's getting mad when you introduce yourself because she's like, I should already know everyone here. I don't know who you are. How dare people not tell me? This is great. I didn't realize it was going to go in this direction, but now I'm like, yeah, it's going in this direction. I love getting the chance to write the line, I don't give autographs, sorry. William time. Also, I just want to say, I find it really funny how I'm going into like the William one to write more William stuff, and the first line literally is just like, as you approach the exhausted looking man. That's all you need to know about him, honestly. Aoki Riku, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hello. Welcome to my work stream. I'm writing at the moment. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for following. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Oh, I love like when I'm writing for some of my characters, I'll just be here like, oh, you poor man. Who did this to you? I did this. I did this to him. It was me. It's like, oh no. I'm so sorry, poor man. I can't believe someone did this to you. The one responsible for everything. Good times. The joys of writing. It's okay. I also have the power to make it better. Hello, just doing some studying and liked the music, then saw the title. Love a fellow game dev, yes! Oh, are you also a game dev then? Shakes your hand. Shakes my own hand, because these are the only hands I have here. It's so much fun, and also the worst thing in the world at the same time. But yeah, this is my first main project. I've done little things in the past that I've never released, but this is my first, like, I'm making this thing and it is going to happen kind of thing. And it's nice having, like, co-working streams. I feel like I'm so much more productive when I'm, like, on display, because then I feel like I have to actually get some work done. I can't push myself when I'm alone, but when other people are around, I'm like, oh, I've got to make a good impression. But yeah, doing some writing at the moment. Introducing my characters. I got little pictures on the screen. Hold on, should I put the URL of the website on the screen too? Why not? I'll do that. Where is my writing? Oh, this is huge. Make it smaller. I can use the font I use for it too. It's so small, but I put it there. You can see it. Ha ha ha! It's my website. There is not much there at the moment. It is just character profiles if you want to learn about any of my characters, but it's my website. Actually, I should put it like with the characters. You cannot see white on white. There we go. Hehehe. It's me, it's my characters, it's my game, it will happen. I've forced it into existence now. I must make it flourish and thrive. You're in the same spot. Have many things you haven't released, but working on something you will release this time. Yes! Honestly, it's such a great way to be productive. Or just like co-working with anyone else it's so useful because I think like having the right environment helps a lot. Sometimes I struggle to get myself in like the I'm working and locking in mindset, but if I'm with other people who are also working, it makes it so much easier for me. And like doing it on stream is really nice too because you can actively see when I'm not doing stuff. So then I feel bad and I'm like, I should get to writing. I need to edit this at some point. I don't like how I've worded this, but I don't know how to do that. Heh. This is a fun one to write. Oh, this is funny too. This is funny too. I just realized the William route's gonna be so funny too, because you don't even have to introduce yourself to him. He's the one who like organized this whole darn ball. He's just gonna be like, I don't recognize you, so you must be blank from blank. And you'll just be like, how the heck do you know who I am? Oh god, you're the crown prince. Oh boy. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. I love when the writing takes me in directions. And thank you for the hydrating posture check. I got a sip of my drink. I'm gonna have that big stretch. Ooh, both my arms. Big stretch. This is so funny. I didn't even realize until I started writing it here, but like, no, he's gonna know exactly who you are because he probably made the guest list. He's the one who went through the guest list and got all the RSVPs in. And you're gonna be the only person of this age around. He's gonna know exactly who you are. This is so good. Oh, this is fun. I love writing. I love writing. Oh, this is fun. Oh, it's break time! It's break time. Break time. Got some good stuff done. Got some good stuff done. Yes! Oh, I love this. I love when I start writing something with something in mind, and then as I'm typing, I'm like, oh, never mind, this is going in a different direction. It's very fun. I didn't even think about the William thing until now, but it makes so much sense. Like, he's the crown prince of Acelia. This is the Acelia Winter Ball. He's going to have done all of the organizing because nobody else does any work in this darn house. So he's going to know everyone around. He's going to, like, if he doesn't recognize you, it's going to be like, well, you're the one person I don't know then. Oh, it's fun. This is fun. This is fun. I need to like, I keep wanting to like go in and do more writing, but I'm like, no, it's break time. I'm stopping. I'm gonna stop for a bit. Let's see if I can find the chibis. I can find the chibis while I'm waiting. Chibi time. I want my Sylphitinis. I'm gonna put them on the stream because I can. OBS is gonna scream at me. I've got like a million images. Hee hee hee. Here's a little Catherine. He's a little Catherine. She's so small, just like me. Small. Hee hee. Are you using Twine for the storyboarding? Yeah, well, I have like basic storyboarding that I just like write in notes wherever I can. And I've got a lot of like detached things at the moment, but I'm using Twine at the moment for getting things in for like the initial scenes. But yeah, I've got it so that it's pixelated on screen because I want you to see how much I'm writing. I don't want you to see exactly what I'm writing at the moment because my writing goes through lots of changes while I'm editing. It's always, this is never like the final result. I change things constantly. I will think I've got something done, then I'll go back and be like, I'm going to change 2 words. And I keep doing it. So I don't want to show it off before I've edited stuff. But yeah, this is like the initial start. This is the starting scene for the ball. Basically, the plot is the annual regal ball is happening. You have been invited for the first time, either because you are from a noble family and it's finally your turn to attend, or because you won a lottery that lets one of the regular folk attend the ball. So you can choose like if you're from a noble upbringing or not, like in the character creation. And then basically it's the royal families of the 5 realms, which are the characters at the bottom of my screen right now, over here. These ones. They're my characters. Some of them are just Picru images like Alexa and stuff. Others have art by the lovely Theo Minute. And it's basically, depending on what you do and who you pursue and stuff, the story will go differently. But the opening act is all at the ball, and then from there it's going to branch into the different realms. So there's 5 different major branches. There's a branch for Catherine, there's a branch for Beatrice and Grace, there's a branch for Nate and Elle, there's a branch for Henrietta and Percy, and then there's a branch for William, Richard, Alexa. So they're like the 5 main story directions. But my main aim at the moment is just the ball, just the introductions, getting to know all of the characters. It's going to be like basically my demo. This will be all of the content for the demo, and then I will get into work of like actually writing all of the different routes for the different realms, which is going to be fun. I have plans. It's all planned out in my head. It's just actually like getting it into words that's the fun part. But yeah, let me get some more chibis. Lovely Sylphie chibis by the lovely Izzy. We got a Beatrice. She's so cute. Beatrice is just a sweetheart. She just deserves the world. She deserves everything. She's lovely. My little flower girl. And then there's Grace. She's famous and hot and she knows it. She's a celebrity. And then I got chibis of the Acelia. William and Richard are identical twins, but they are identical only in appearance. Their personalities are drastically different. End of break time. I will get back to work once I've put these chibis up. Their personalities are drastically different. William is a really hard worker who doesn't have time for a lot of stuff that isn't very serious. Richard likes to get drunk and sleep with people. They're a little different. Slightly different. Teeny tiny bit. And then Alexa's their younger sister, and she's just here for a good time. She does not care. She is like so laid back and easygoing. And she was so hard to write for the longest time because I was like, how do I like write your story? And then I realized I need to just make her more selfish. She doesn't think about herself enough. She needs to focus on herself. She needs to find her passion. So yeah. Here they are. They're lovely. Actually, I'm just gonna like put all the chibis along the side. I love it. Hold on. There we go. Got the little chibis up the side now. Good times. Oh, Richard and William, your favorite archetype. I love it so much. It's something I've realized, like, when I create characters, I love the idea of, like, identical twins who are just really different. I think it's a lot of fun. And also just, like, the contrast between, like, the workaholic, super serious one and the guy who will do anything to get out of doing actual work. It's a lot of fun. And then Alexa's just there as, like, the middle woman, the reasonable one who will just, like, step in every now and then and just be like, can you two just shut up? So it's like, okay, you were being a dick, but also you were also being a dick, so stop it. Good times. But yeah, I love my characters so much. I love writing. Standing here at work, listening to me work and thinking about how to describe the opening scene in your soon-to-be any moment now, surely you'll start it soon, VN. I believe in you, Suzume. I believe in you. Right, back to work I go. Boop. Last work session before the end of the stream. Let's see how much I can do. Where do I want to go? I want to do more here. Percival Reed's Stop Being a Sweetheart challenge failed. This is so funny. I've decided for the Reed family, because Henrietta is so quiet and wouldn't say anything, I'm doing them as like a joint encounter when you meet them for the first time. And Percy is just such a lovely sweetheart, and Henrietta's here like pushing an egg tart around her plate. I love it so much. I'm having so much fun. what time is it? Oh, there's only like 2 minutes left. Just getting to the point now of like, I think I've done quite a bit. I'm not sure what to do next. Let me check what time it is. Actually, it's kind of perfect timing to stop here. I've gotten some really good stuff done today. I am so happy I decided to do this. I'm so glad I've got all these branching out. I've written all of this. I've added a bunch to this. Oh, I've added so much to this. Added a bunch to this. Added so much to this. And to this. Yeah. Fruitful times. And I added a bunch to here too. This was like 3 lines before. I did it! But yeah, that's probably a good stopping point. Let's get the Pomodoro out of here. Goodbye. Farewell. A fruitful session, a good co-working stream. That was so fun. I'm so glad. I'm gonna definitely do more streams like this. I want to keep doing it all the time. I'll see if I can do another one next week too. I'm just in the mood now. I just want to write. I just want to create. But also a little horrible part of me is like, hey, what if I make myself like a specific overlay for co-working specifically just for this project with my characters on the screen in the style of the game itself and the coding I've done for that and the website? What if I give myself more work? What if I do that? That sounds like a good idea, right? What if instead of taking breaks, I give myself more work? I think I'm going to do that. I cannot be stopped. I can't help it. I'm sorry. But yeah, that went really well. That was a good time. I'm glad I decided to do that. Start of the stream was a bit rocky, but I'm glad I decided to continue. Because part of me was like, well, what if I just like don't stream this afternoon? Because I am going to be streaming this evening too. With the lovely Izzy, we're going to like do a redo of our last week's stream when the Steam servers went down and we couldn't play any games together. So hopefully the redo later will go better. But yeah, part of me was just like, I guess I could just like not stream this afternoon. But then I was like, or I could write. I could do co-working stream. And the best choice I made. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I did it. It was fun. It was so good. Anyway, let me... Head over to here. Do you like the thumbnail? That's another thing I gotta do. I gotta make myself a thumbnail for co-working streams. I will figure something out. But yeah, this was so fun. I'm so glad I managed to actually... I feel like I made some really good progress. It's a lot of it seems quite small, but it's stuff that all adds up with everything else I want to do. So I'm really glad I got the chance to do this. But yes, I will leave it at that for now then. Let's go find someone to send a raid on to. And then I will be back streaming in about 3 hours from now? Yeah, 3 hours time. I'll be streaming in 3 hours. We're going to do the do-over of the Timeless Child stream. We did a connection test last weekend, and it seemed fine. So I'm going to pray it's fine tomorrow. Please, please be fine tomorrow. Because I really want to play it. It looks like a really cool game. But yeah, we will have to see how things go. But yes, let's see who is online. Who shall I raid? Oh, there's so many people online right now. Wow. I'm surprised. I'm not used to seeing this many people on my following list online. Hehe, good hanging out. It has been. It's been lovely. Thank you for stopping in. I hope that the co-working has inspired you too. Because I know, honestly, like the main reason why I wanted to do a co-working stream was because I saw other people doing co-working streams, and it inspired me to do more. So I was like, okay, not only can I also be productive and do more, hopefully I can inspire other people too. I'll be like, look, if I can do it, so can you. Everyone can. Things are so accessible now. It's really nice. The power for everybody to be trying things. But yes, let me find a raid target. I need to go have some dinner before the stream later. Whomst shall I raid? Beep, 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 beep. Let's go to 11. Let's go raid Luna. Let's raid Luna. I'm gonna raid Luna. I'm gonna send the raid over to the lovely Loon Moon. Luna is a sweetheart. She is so lovely. Currently playing Expedition 33. I think it's like endgame stuff in Expedition 33, so beware of spoilers. Look out for spoilers if things are a little spoily seeming. It's endgame stuff. But Luna's lovely, and I don't remember the last time I raided her, so let's send the raid that way. Here is the raid message. Never mind, that's not the... your message failed to send. Hello? Raid? There it is. What do you mean your message failed to send? Don't do that, Twitch. Here's the raid message. If you're subbed, we'll use comfy. If not, we'll use hearts. And I will send you over to the lovely Loon Moon with the end game mopping up areas in Expedition 33. I haven't played it, but I've watched other people play it, and it seems like a very cool game. But yeah, I'm glad to get the chance to raid Luna. Oh, she's bold as well. Someone just made her bold. Perfect. The bold raid. But yes, thank you so much everyone for joining me. I will be back tonight at 9 p.m. UK time, which is 3 hours from now. In 3 hours, I will be streaming again. Busy week. Busy week. What if I make it busier for myself? Haha, just kidding, unless I'm fine. Thank you so much everyone for joining me today. And until next time, bye-bye.